Hello and welcome to the Basketball Addicts podcast. It's not just any episode; it's our 100th episode.
Yep.
Woo! 100th episode. It took us a while to finally be able to bring this content to you. I know we normally do the weekly, but we've had a lot of different life situations that happen.
Yeah.
Shit happens. But we're back again, and hopefully you will enjoy this episode. So, without further ado, we are the only podcast that answers the one question in the world. The one question in the world that everybody wants to know is how you can even outside the finals. You can't even get in. How can you hate from outside the finals when you can't even get in? And we are getting
Facts.
close to that point, even though we're almost to the All-Star break. So this is very, apropos that we will say how can you hate from outside the finals. So take it away, Jason.
All right. Well, today we're going to have a little bit of a unique podcast for the first 30 minutes. We're just going to talk about normal basketball stuff. And if we have time at the end of the podcast, we're going to talk about some top 10 lists. And I have a unique game that we're also going to play too. That's going to be all-time discussions. It's going to be fun. So the first question of the day and the first thing we're going to talk about is, if you guys had to choose one team on this list, which team will never win an NBA championship? Cleveland Cavaliers, Denver Nuggets, Pelicans, Grizzlies, or Suns? Which one do you guys choose?
Suns.
Okay, and why?
I just don't think they're going to win. I think their window's closed. I think that it opens like briefly. It's like a crack in the window. They're letting a little bit of a breeze in, but I don't think that it's truly going to ever completely open.
Okay.
I think that with the current team as it's currently constructed, you know what I mean? I don't think they're going to win. I think that it might take a couple picks, maybe moving DeAndre Ayton around, possibly. You know what I mean? I think that you go all in on Devin Booker and try to build a team around him, and everybody's expendable at that point. Other than that, I don't see them winning. I don't see them winning as currently constructed. Chris Paul is going to age out of the league very soon. It's going to happen. Ayton from what I see, he doesn't seem like he just wants to be there. So I feel like that's kind of a toxicity in the locker room. Everybody else is fine, but I would. Everybody else is on the chopping block. The only person I'm keeping around is Devin Booker, and I'm going to build around him. And that's the only way they'll ever win is if they put the right team around him and figure out like what teams he thrives in, which is kind of difficult because we never seen a winning combination besides like the 1 year where they like ran through the West, beat the Lakers and stuff like that, and then ended up losing in the finals. Like we really haven't seen a winning combination outside of that, and that's kind of like that should have an asterisk next to it because like everybody was hurt that year, so they kind of like had like they kind of skipped, hopped, and jumped all the way to the finals. So I just don't see them winning currently as currently constructed. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
I think it's going to be the Suns. I'm sure. Of course, they had their time.
Okay.
I don't think Ayton's going to be there that much longer. I think Chris Paul maybe 1 or 2 more years. Maybe last year. Maybe he'll have a farewell thing like Dwayne Wade. But I think Cleveland's going to win a championship before the Suns do.
Without
That's what I think. So.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think the Suns have a chance to win this year, like at least be in the NBA championship. I think they can come out of the West, so I think they'll have a shot. So I'm gonna go with a team that's gonna surprise Chris and really hurt Chris's feelings, heart and soul, and I'm gonna go with the Denver Nuggets.
Why?
I am going to go with the Denver Nuggets because even though Nikola Jokic is absolutely amazing, this is nothing to do with his greatness. I'm just thinking that they have for a while now not been able to understand how to build their team correctly around Jokic. They've never really put the defensive pieces that's been needed around him. Jamal Murray, and they even traded away Will Barton last year.
Jamal Murray's been playing great lately. I've been watching like the last from the Nuggets games, and he's been playing great. Same with Aaron Gordon.
Yeah,
he had a couple good plays.
Dunk on somebody.
So you're telling me right now you think the Pelicans are going to win a championship before the Nuggets?
Yeah, I think they will because I think it's bad management over there. And I think
I agree with that.
I think it's the difference between the talent on the team between Jamal Murray and Jokic have the potential to do it. I just think they don't know how to put the pieces around them. That's my opinion.
Can I expound on that a little bit?
Yeah, go with it.
So I honestly agree with that. That's not a bad take, Jason, at all. Because I think we might have talked about this before. Is that I don't think that the front office is too bright.
No.
And I don't think that Mike Malone is such a great coach because the fact of the matter is that you had players. I guess you see what's in the Sean Bones Highlands, so I guess I can give you credit for that.
Yeah.
But you completely missed the mark on Bol.
Yes.
Like, you drafted him and didn't use him at all. I mean, like,
Bol is playing amazing in Orlando.
Yep.
I hope he stays with Orlando. I like watching him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly. And Denver drafted him, so it's like, what was going on there? Refused to play him except for in garbage minutes when you could have been putting him next to Jokic or having him, something. Anything could have happened. Just placing him somewhere in there. And then here's another thing that I don't think that many people really realize is that they had a winning formula in Denver, right? They had a slightly aged Paul Millsap, couple good role players, Jamal Murray and Jokic to run the pick and roll, people to kick out to who can get a bucket, Gary Harris, Will Barton, people like that. And what did they do with it? They sold it all away for Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
Aaron Gordon's pretty good right now.
He's playing good right now, but I think that as currently constructed, they're not looking for a 1-2 and a 3. They have a very good 1-2 combination right now. They try to build a super team with 3, like make it a 1-2-3 type of deal. But I think they should have just stuck with the 1-2 and built around that with role players. Because you have Jamal Murray, you have Jokic. That's all you really need. You just need to put the right pieces around them to defend and score as needed. And then you have a winning combination. It worked. I mean, a lot of people want to put an asterisk around the bubble, but that was the best Denver team I've ever seen.
Yeah. And I will say it's very sad, but Michael Porter Jr.'s potential is probably never going to be able to be realized in the NBA.
I didn't even mention him.
Because you don't mention him anymore because he used to be like, oh my gosh, he's got such a great upside. And just injuries have like stifled his ability to grow as a player and to just stay healthy. It's rough, and he doesn't defend either, so he has to give you 14, 15, 18 a night to be valuable to the NBA floor. So it's tough over there for Denver.
Such a high upside, and I was like, he's gonna make the jump, and then he never made the jump, and I'm just like, I don't want to be the one to call him a bust. I would still give him a couple years, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't see him actually becoming who we want him to be with Denver. I feel like he's gonna have to leave.
I agree. All right. So the next question is, not naming a top 3 team in each conference, what is your favorite team just to watch? Just because you love to watch them play.
Well, I'm going with the East with Cleveland. I like watching Cleveland. I think they're just a few more pieces away from a championship, to be quite honest with you. Actually, I'd like to see LeBron James go back to Cleveland.
That'd be so cool.
And finish his career. And if Bronny Jr. can pull an amazing 1-year, one and done thing, maybe he can play with his son.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe they can build Kyrie Irving a church and they can get him back to Cleveland too. We'll see what happens.
Build a church.
So, I don't know. I think Cleveland, I like watching them. I think they're with Kevin, like I said before, Kevin Love coming off the bench is a great little help for the second team there. Donovan Mitchell's playing amazing. If I was Utah, I would have gotten rid of Rudy Gobert.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Did you guys watch that dunk Zion did on Rudy Gobert?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yeah.
Fuck. So
huge.
Oh, and the other one in the West, Mavericks. Because of Luka.
Without a doubt, Mavericks.
Do I have to say 60, 20, and 10? That's it.
So
that's all.
What did you think about that 60, 20, and 10 game?
I think the Knicks are cursed. I think they're just cursed. And I think Luka at the end when he missed a free throw and then he got the ball and then he shot it back in to get it in overtime. That was amazing. But just to drop 60, 20, and 10, Wilt never even did that.
Yeah.
True.
And he's white.
That's also true.
Chris, what do you think about Luka's 60-point game?
It was almost 140 away.
Yeah.
I think it was amazing. I think that it's not. I wouldn't put too much on the Knicks. I would say it's more about just the greatness of Luka. Luka's playing great. We've been seeing it. He should definitely be an MVP candidate. You know what I mean? Like if he doesn't play, that team doesn't win. And he's basically he dropped 60 points. You know what I mean? So it's like he had to bring them back. Like his 60 brought them back to a W. So I would agree with Darren. The Mavericks in the West are my favorite team to watch.
All right.
Like, I don't even know how many. I'm just going to check and see on how many scorched the Rockets. Maybe he had a 70, 30, and 20 game tonight. We'll see.
Yeah, I would say about that Luka game is it's a historical all-time individual performance. I'd probably put it behind Wilt and Kobe's games. But Luka's 20 rebounds was ridiculous with it. And, he's just a phenomenal player. He's top 3 best player in the league right now. It's a very easy for me to say that. And he's just so special. It was a great night. And if you're a basketball fan, I mean, if you didn't see it, go back and watch it. If you can, go watch some highlights. It's great to watch. And also, my team that I really like to watch, that's not a top 3 favorite team, is the Sacramento Kings. I get it. The Sacramento Kings are a small market team, but they have a winning record. Yeah. First things first, we talked about earlier in the season, Mike Brown might be able to go onto his redemption tour. He is head coach of the Sacramento Kings. And if you watch him play, like De'Aaron Fox is playing really well with high basketball IQ, and Domantas Sabonis is like a poor man's Jokic, where he really is a great passer and high basketball IQ guy. And Kevin Huerter runs off-ball screens. Like, it's real high basketball IQ offense. It's way different than what they used to be. They run an actual system now. They have rules, and I just think it's beautiful to see them grow basketball IQ-wise.
I hope they have rules. It's the NBA. I hope they have rules. This isn't like high school.
Yeah, I just meant like it used to be so free-flowing and like 3-point heavy.
The Sacramento Queens, that's what they're called. They're not the Kings. They're
Light the beam. The beam.
If they're winning, if they have the winning record in the West, I'm happy with it. That's a win for the Kings. They don't have a lot of talent.
Let's talk about before you pick your other guy. I just want to give an update here. The Celtics did defeat the Clippers, 116-110.
Yeah,
such a close game.
But we can talk about that later on the podcast. That's okay.
Yeah. I don't have anybody for the East. I'll just.
You have no team. Dude, are you drinking eggnog? Like really strong fucking eggnog right now?
I'm not gonna go with Brooklyn. I don't really. I'm not gonna choose Brooklyn. I'm gonna go with the. This Philadelphia 76ers, because I watched them play recently, and I was impressed with the changes that they've made offensively. Joel Embiid is more of the focus offensively, especially when James Harden's on the floor. You could definitely see that it's. I mean, he should be, but it's, you know what I mean? And the pick and roll's gotten better, and he's coming off ball a little bit now, too. So I think they're having a little bit more different kinks in their offensive system. And they won like 7 or 6 games in a row. Like, they were a real big win streak. We got a few teams in the East. The Knicks had a good win streak. The 76ers, the Nets, all of them are doing well in the East right now and look like they make the playoffs. So good for them.
Who was your pick?
Philadelphia 76ers.
You do realize that this is going to be the last year you're going to be seeing James Harden as a 76er. He's going back to Houston to get the bag, buddy.
That'd be the stupidest fucking thing ever.
Nope, that's what they're talking about. They're saying he might go back to Houston because Houston's going to be the only team that pays him the max contract.
That is the rumor mill. That is what's in the rumor mill.
They have Jalen Green there. If they do that, I'm literally going to fucking
They asked him at the press conference. Like at a press conference a couple days ago. When he looked like he killed a goddamn pink zebra for his fur coat or whatever the fuck he was wearing. Like, these guys dress up. I just want to say that before we move on, like, these guys need to dress up and stop dressing up like in fucking Halloween costumes all the time coming to like these NBA games. You see some of these guys? Like, I lost all respect for Ben Simmons wearing that pink sweater down to his fucking feet. Like, when
was that Ben Simmons or was that somebody else?
Oh man. I don't know.
Like Snuffleupagus.
James Harden after New York looked like he was going to go pimp out like whatever the kind of women he's got on the street. Like, he was wearing like a black fur thing with like a pimp hat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Wait. Before you go on, Jason, I got one quick question, right? Because you said it's behind Wilt and Kobe, Luka 60.
Yeah.
But somebody dropped 70 points in recent history.
Not 70,
Devin
20,
Booker?
and 10.
70 Booker.
Yeah, but 70 Booker, big deal. 60, 20, and 10. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'll take 60, 20 to 10 over.
So,
70,
is there
whatever.
a difference? So hear me out. Is there a difference between
it's all
Devin
around.
Booker 70 and
all around Luka? One-sided. Devin Booker just scoring.
That's
he also
a
didn't have
great.
nobody on that team.
Yeah, that's
He
a
was just
great,
on that team,
great
it was just
explanation, Darren.
If Luka didn't have to, if Luka was just like, you know what, I'm not going to pass the ball anyone, not going to do rebounds, he probably would have dropped 80.
That's true.
Easy.
That's true.
It's
So
true. Yeah.
he had one of those nights, man. Like Booker had 70, but who do you play 70 against?
It was a good team, I think. They had you got to think about it. It's not Suns in recent history. It's like Suns when they were like nobodies. Like they literally only had Devin Booker, and he had to will. I think it was against the Celtics. He had to will them to a win. And
Celtics sucked back then.
They had to will him to a win, and he dropped 70. But everybody wants to like talk about
Yeah, but 60, 20, and 10, not just 70. There's more to the thing. It's 60, 20, and 10. You just see 70. I don't see 70, 20, and 10, or 70. Even that's a triple-double.
Yeah, it's triple-double. It's triple-double. Okay, so one more thing. Hear me out. James Harden.
Black hole.
He has 60-point triple-doubles as well.
Oh, yeah, when you dribble it 20 fucking times in front of the guy's going to let you go by or shoot it because he's going to fall asleep. Are you kidding me right now?
I'm just asking questions.
Have you ever watched? You guys watch him play? He dribbles between the legs. He's either gonna dribble by, go by you, try to throw the little fucking shoulder into you, and start complaining to the rest he didn't get a foul, or get the foul, or he's gonna do that triple step back jumper shit. That
double step back.
About 60% of the times it doesn't go in. He's a great passer, playmaker. Man, have you ever seen him do a mid-range jump shot?
Doesn't exist for him. He's all analytics.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
There you go, man. Like, come on, man. Like, he's just no, man.
He might be able to pull up at the elbow if the center's and drop, something like that.
He's going to go down in history as one of the players that had all the talent, never won a championship ever.
I would disagree with all the talent though, because he's not that athletic. Like, he doesn't have a lot of athletic.
He had a chance with Houston. He was on fire. I love James Harden in Houston.
Oh yeah.
He started really hitting the strip clubs and all that kind of shit, putting on the weights, hitting the strip club circuit in the off season, doing his training routines.
I don't see any issues with that. That sounds like a wholesome life to me.
He was dropping 39 in Houston.
Yeah.
39.
He was dropping a lot of good points. He had a lot of good games where he dropped he had multiple 60-point triple doubles, 50-point triple doubles. Yeah. That's just the system. It's the system that he was in. Like, it was okay. We're gonna toss up a bunch of threes, and he just fit that system perfectly. So it worked for him.
Joel Embiid's playing amazing too. Like, if he keeps on playing like this, there's no way he should not be at least in the top 3 in the MVP.
He got robbed last year.
I agree with you that he did get robbed last year too.
He got robbed.
Yeah.
He played the best basketball of his life.
Yeah.
Last year and got robbed.
You want it fair and square, Jokic. Show some respect, guys. Show some respect.
Hey, you know something funny I was thinking about the other day? What are the chances that since Shaq, okay, the best two centers are both playing at the same time and both of their peaks are at the same time? Like, Dwight's not better than either one of these guys. Not even close. Boogie's not better than either one of these guys. Like, what's the chances of that? It's been like 10 years, 15 years since Shaq played. Like, it's ridiculous timing.
Boogie in New Orleans, I would give Jokic a run for his money.
You think what? Wait, really? You think Boogie is just
Boogie in New Orleans?
In New Orleans with AD? Are you kidding me right now? Go back and watch that. It's like the Twin Towers every time. They were dropping like 60 and 30 a night.
I was just talking about like individual center talent.
No. Oh yeah, definitely. DeMarcus Cousins back in New Orleans would give Jokic a run for his money.
I would say DeMarcus Cousins is in Sacramento more than New Orleans.
Oh no,
you guys think he could run for his money?
I thought Sacramento. He was like I don't know. He wasn't. when he was playing with New Orleans, he looked like he was gotten a lot more in shape. He wanted to prove something. He wanted to get out of Sacramento. The first year with AD, man, monster. You couldn't stop him from the outside, inside. When he gets the ball off the glass, he's gone. He didn't even need that pass the point guard.
Well, I mean, he was traded. He didn't force his way out or request a trade. He was just traded. He was going to stay.
I don't think he likes Sacramento.
Of course not.
I agree.
The front office sucked.
Yeah, it was bad. They had like Isaiah Thomas for a minute. They just let him go. It was like crazy.
If he didn't tear his ACL, it would be still him, AD, and you would have Zion.
I don't think they would have gotten the pick for that. They would have. They would have.
I don't think they would have got the pick.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have gotten the Zion pick.
He
would have went somewhere else.
Pelicans got that pick through a did not get through a trade, or no? First pick doesn't do that, right? No?
Yeah, I don't think they got it through a trade. It's been a while.
I think the Lakers, I think something like with the Pelicans or something like that with trades and whatnot. Anywho.
It might have been the AD trade that got that pick.
But that would have been a great, just think about that. Those three. Oh my
really
God.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. The next topic here is what team that you guys think is maybe it might have been good last year, has been going through a period of time where they've been winning, but they are not playing up to their old standard. Which one of those teams do you think could blow it up and surprise people and blow it up and trade their start pieces? Go ahead, Derek.
Lakers.
I agree with you. I could see that. Let's see it. Let's hear it, Darren.
No, they got to get rid of. I would get rid of. The only reason why I think they're keeping LeBron. LeBron's great, but it's just because who's going to come and watch Anthony Davis play basketball?
Yeah,
they need some star power, right? So it's more politics. I think they need to get rid of AD. I think Russell Westbrook is playing better than AD. I think AD's head should be on the chop block here for a trade. I like Austin Reeves. I think that's what his name is. Austin Reeves? Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no. The white kid. The only white kid I think that's on the Lakers.
Austin Reeves, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's playing great. And but I would honestly, if I was Jeannie, but she should have done this in the offseason though.
Yeah.
So, but I would get rid of AD. If he doesn't, like, he's been unhealthy since every season so far, so definitely AD and the Lakers.
Okay, what about you, Chris?
If he says Boston, it's impossible because we're picking the shit out of everybody.
You said a team that was playing well last year, but then isn't quite living up to their name this year. Golden State.
Wow, you think they could move some pieces? Okay, interesting. Let's hear it.
I don't think they need to move any pieces. I just feel like they're just not playing up to their caliber. They won a championship last year. Like this should be everybody's favorite to win it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
We've seen them go back to back before, but it's like it's not. They look like a shell of their former team. I mean, like Jordan Poole is great. You know what I mean? Like he's great right now when Curry is out and he has a great mentorship and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really like. I'm not big on Golden State this year for some reason, and I should be.
They got injuries. They got Steph Curry's out. He's got a shoulder injury.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's even before then, they weren't looking.
Did you not see the way they're playing against Memphis?
Nearly
one game.
I mean, it's Memphis.
Well, Memphis says they're going to be a dynasty. Klay Thompson.
I can see that.
Klay Thompson told Dylan Brooks that there was no way. You got to work hard to be a dynasty. That's what he said.
When there's a second All-Star on the Memphis Grizzlies, we'll start talking about maybe dynasties. Until then, it's pointless.
I'm a fan of Memphis.
I don't want to hear dynasty from the Grizzlies until they have a three-peat. That's it. You're officially a dynasty after a three-peat. Until then, shut the fuck up.
I like Memphis, but I mean, I feel like Ja. He was just talking a bit too much.
Yeah, I agree.
Apparently, I don't know who it was, but it was probably. I don't know. They don't test for marijuana anymore, so they must have been high as shit saying that.
He was interviewed and he said that the West. I don't really worry about nobody in the West, but in the East, and I was like, you sure about that, buddy?
Yeah, I agree.
The next game in the West, lost. And I'm just like,
How about you? How about you, Jason?
I would go with my surprise team. It's a very specific players. the Miami Heat and Jimmy Butler. I think the Miami
okay.
Heat used to be the 1 seed, the 2 seed in the East for a while, right? They're
Mhm.
not obviously looking like that this year. Most of their talent is young, Tyler Hero and Bam. And you could trade Jimmy Butler's 33 right now, expecting him to carry you to an NBA championship at 34 next year. If you try to retool the best you can, is kind of a tall task. And I also don't know if they're going to be able to move off of Kyle Lowry's contract because was like 30 something million a year. And until that contract ends, you're kind of handicapped money wise too. So I would trade Jimmy. And there's a lot of teams in the West that I think really should scour, like the Suns, the Grizzlies, the Pelicans, the Nuggets. Like they should scour for guys like Jimmy, where you overpay for them, because there could be a Western Conference
Jimmy for AD.
Yeah, like something like that. Like in a general sense, there's a lot of teams in the West that could overpay for somebody like Jimmy and try to win this year.
Jimmy goes to the Celtics.
Oh my god. Over.
No way.
I don't know how they pulled that off, but over. Finish him. All right, that's what I would go with. The Miami Heat.
I don't mention the Bulls. The Bulls were playing great last year. They're terrible this year.
What?
Yeah,
they just beat the Bucks.
One game.
One game, and on any given night, anybody can win. It's, you know what I mean.
Giannis dropped, I think it was 43 or 40. I think it was like 43.
Best player.
A win is a win. I definitely applaud them for beating the favorite to win the championship this year. But I just don't see them as being
the clear.
They're not as good as they weren't. They weren't as good as they were last year. I understand Lonzo's been out.
Yeah,
but like I think that there's some things brewing in that locker room that needs to be dealt with.
I agree.
Because if you did, rumor mill, heads up alert, rumor mill alert, Zach LaVine wants to go to the Lakers.
That'd be
Everyone
so cool.
wants to go to the Lakers because they want to be in LA.
Yeah.
All right.
Or to the Clippers. Because the last time somebody said, I want to go to the Lakers, they ended up in the Clippers. So.
All right. This is the last topic before we go old basketball. Which NBA team has fucked up their roster the most this year?
Lakers.
Their decisions. Okay, Lakers, tell me why, Chris.
Lakers.
Look at the record. What do you need to discuss it? Look at
record.
They're absolutely.
You have arguably the greatest player of all time, and you're just squandering his final years.
He tweeted saying, "Hey, listen, I'm tired of playing for a shit team," and then he had to delete it. Skip Bayless literally actually stalks the guy and has it. He took a screenshot right before he deleted it and posted it on his Undisputed, all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
He wants out, man. He wants out.
I don't know where he would go though.
Anywhere.
They would have to give up so much.
For Bron, I don't think so because of age.
Well, he's still playing amazing at his age. I don't like the way his politics on the side and all that crap. How he's doing that. You should just stick with ball, but he's still playing amazing, man. Like he's dropping over 30 a game. He's gonna be the all-time greatest scorer. Like he's gonna be the greatest of all-time scorer.
Yeah.
He's gonna beat Kareem.
That's true. Yeah,
that's very true.
I thought that was never going to be broken, ever.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Darren, which team do you think fucked up their team the most, or is your answer the Lakers?
It's obviously the Lakers. Like, come on, man, I'm Boston. Lakers are clearly they should be toilet paper right now. That's what they're playing.
All right.
Yeah, I don't like what they gave up. Like they gave up Caruso, all their role players for Russ is playing better now, but it doesn't quite equal up to the production.
$40 million better, I would hope. You can get a bench player about 4 or 5 bench players for that price.
True.
Yeah. And they got G leaguers.
I'd bring back Carmelo. I would bring back.
I like Thomas Bryant,
bad, yeah.
Or Dwight Howard. Or Marcus Cousins. I would bring back those guys.
I agree.
Some if they're gonna start fights on the court and get them going and shit. Fuck it, man.
DeMarcus and Pat Bev on the same team, that would be some fist fights throughout the season.
Yeah. Oh my god, when Pat Bev gets a foul, he puts on like a oh my god, I didn't do it. Then you watch it to replay, it looks like he just cracked the guy.
Yep.
I didn't do it.
Hey. Fake it until you make it, I guess.
Well, replay's a bitch. It's a bitch.
Yeah, it is. All right. My team is not the Lakers. I'm going with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hello. We talked about this preseason about how terribly they did their own team. They're the 10 seed in the West right now with Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, Karl-Anthony Towns, and D'Angelo Russell all on the same fucking team at the same time. And that's a lot of talent there. And, I think it's just like they want to give the team the Anthony Edwards, but Cat's the best player. But they're forcing Cat to play like stretch 4, and now he's averaging 20 points per game. Last year he was averaging like 27. Like there's a huge difference. There's a drop off in the way they're playing him. It's just shitty coaching, shitty GM. They had great talent with Anthony Edwards and Cat. All you would have had to do is just build around those two. Those two's dynamic, okay? Play a half-court offense, kind of, even though they're not D-Wade and Shaq, but kind of scheme it up like you have D-Wade and Shaq and let them play to their strengths like that. Like, it's not overly complicated. There's plenty of historical examples of a good two-guard and center pairing, but they fucked it up. They just royally fucked it up. So, I'm going to Timberwolves.
Yeah. I see that.
I don't know. Yeah, it sounds great.
All right.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. So the last 30 minutes of the day, we're going to be talking historical basketball. And we're going to give you guys something you guys always want to talk about. Everybody wants to always talk about the top 10 players of all time. So each person's going to list off their whole list, and we're all going to react to it individually throughout somebody's list. And that's basically how it's going to go. And then we're going to have another segment after that. All right, Chris, let's hear your top 10 all time.
Top 10 all time? Oh, LeBron, Mike.
Okay.
Magic, Bird,
3?
Kobe.
Wow, okay.
Shaq. Oh, damn, is this supposed to be in order?
Yeah.
I was just naming names. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
LeBron, Mike, Wilt.
Okay.
Shaq.
Okay.
Magic. It's a lot of Lakers on this list.
Gee, I wonder why.
Because they're a better franchise than the Celtics? Oh, yeah, that's right.
They're
exactly.
They're tied. They're tied.
Okay. Okay.
No, they're tied. They're tied for the most championships.
Are they?
Yeah.
I think Boston might have more.
Do your fucking research, for Christ's sake. Jesus.
Do they? Wait. No, wait. They might. Oh, yeah, they might.
Boston
they might because of Bill Russell.
Yeah.
Because Bill Russell. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Of course you would know. You know what I mean? You're wearing a Larry Legend jersey.
No, I'm just wearing this because I don't like the fucking Celtics at all. I'm just wearing this as a fashion statement. Let them continue, please, so we can get this fucking shit over with.
All right, wait. Where's that? Okay, wait.
You were saying Larry Bird was number 1, Jordan was 2.
No, I've started over now. LeBron,
all right, let's
Mike.
just let him do this. Let's just. All right, rock it, Chris.
All right. LeBron, Mike, Wilt, Shaq, Larry Bird, Magic, Bird. I would say Kobe. Damn. Okay, wait. Where I'm at? I lost count. Never mind. Don't worry about that. I think I'm like at 8 now, because I think I normally go put Kobe at 8, so I should have like 2 more. I'm gonna go Pistol Pete because I love Pistol Pete.
Oh, he's amazing.
I love Pistol Pete, and I would go.
What are we at? 15 right now?
No. I'm at 9.
He's at 9. He's got one more.
You were supposed to be doing this last night for homework.
Oh shoot! Wait, I'm sorry. Wade, Pistol Pete. There we go.
Wow, Dwayne Wade and Pistol Pete Maravich just made it into top 10 of all time for the first time ever. Okay,
yeah,
interesting. Jared, what do you think about Chris's list? Or
I think the fucking oxygen in his room is a bit light.
Because I put Wade and Pistol Pete.
Well, Wade and Pistol Pete, I agree with like Wade, but I love Pistol Pete. But there's like Kareem.
Oh shoot!
He totally missed Kareem.
I missed Kareem.
You totally missed Kareem.
Bill Russell?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's true. But it depends on what you value.
It depends on who you like. And everyone has like. That's why I said when we do the top 10, whatever the fuck this is, everyone has like their favorite players. That's why we're talking about this. So, but Russell is one.
I would do Kareem in there somewhere. Kareem is going to go in there somewhere.
Okay. Now. You made your list. You're done.
We're posting it on Twitter. the official list of
No.
Christopher Muhammad for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
It would be so many Lakers. So many Lakers on that team, though.
Yeah, because they're the better franchise. Yeah. I
Right,
mean, you
Jason?
got what? Kareem, Magic, LeBron,
You didn't have Kareem.
Shaq, Wilt.
He didn't have
5 of
Kareem.
the top 10 players of all time. All Lakers. Okay.
That's true. Yeah, all Lakers. Kobe, like.
Oh, yeah, 6. Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
How do you not have a Lakers jersey? Like, how do you not? Like a hat, a toque, something, a poster behind your thing there of LeBron?
Actually, I have a Lakers hoodie.
Do you have
Hey.
like in your closet? Do you have like a thing of like LeBron James's picture and candles all the fuck around it? And you start like praying to it every morning.
No.
Morning goat. Morning goat.
Hey, he said it. You know
He said
he's the
it.
GOAT. He's the GOAT. Yeah,
You
you're
said
right.
it. He's the GOAT.
I gotta pray to my altar every morning, the LeBron James altar.
All right,
Yeah.
Jason, you do your top 10. You know.
All right, I have LeGoat James number 1.
Of course.
Can you guys explain? Before we start this, could you explain to me why LeBron James you think is like the GOAT? He's played in the league for 40 years. Would you not expect to break Kareem's record by now?
Go ahead, Chris.
He's been playing since 1990?
I'm going to use your own argument against you, right?
All right.
Okay.
So you said that Devin Booker's 70 didn't mean much because it was just scoring, right? And how Luka's was more of an all-around performance.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron's that all-around performance. He does every single thing. And he just has always been given the short end of the stick with teams. That's why he hasn't won anything. He's won, but he hasn't won on the level that he should have. I mean, like it's hard to three-peat when you have a piece of paper, a hand sanitizer bottle, and a bag of Flips pretzels. I mean, like, what else are you supposed to do with that? And I'm meaning like Eric Snow, Larry Hughes, Mo Williams. Those are not great players. The greatest player is on that team, and then he's just like carrying them the entire time. And then he's also got shafted with bad coaches. So, I mean, like, I just think he's the best player because I think he's the best all-around player. I think he's the most complete player. That's just me.
Holy shit.
Okay.
You should move to LA, dude. LA. You are in the wrong place. Unless he comes back. All right, Jason, sorry. Go ahead there, buddy.
Okay, so I think it's good to understand and talk about this because it's a good question. And the point of you have to understand each person has a different equation on what leads to basketball success and winning. And my formula of how I think an NBA team wins and how a player impacts basketball the most
is a 6-pack of beer.
No, I would talk about the value of passing to me is so huge. You know, I've talked about it before. There's a huge correlation between teams with either good individual passers or being good team passers that have won lots of championships. LeBron James is one of the greatest passers ever to play in the sport of basketball. He improves all of his teammates, and that has to be valued, in my opinion. I think he's probably
Magic Johnson or LeBron James, better passer.
Magic, easy. But the difference is the scoring. LeBron James can average 30. LeBron James can get to the rim and put so much pressure on the rim. That's really, really legendary and great that he leads to great opportunities for the corner and the three-point shooters around him. And he leads to winning through those ways. And, you know, he's also a good shot creator for himself. He can shot create from 3. He can shot create from the mid-range. He has no glaring holes in his game other than unless you want to nitpick free throw percentage, but it's like 70-ish, 70s%. And then on top of that, he's a phenomenal world-class defender. I mean, probably, in my opinion, the second greatest or the greatest small forward defender of all time, if you want to make a debate for Scottie Pippen. He's switchable. He can lock down small forwards. We see him lock down Derrick Rose in the playoffs with the Chicago Bulls. We've seen him, you know, play against bigs in the playoffs multiple times, like get switched out on Tim Duncan.
Shit. All right, you two sound like two cheerleaders right now. Would you give us your fucking top 10 goddamn players?
Well, you ask why LeBron.
Not your fucking. I almost nodded off for fuck's sake. Could you just fucking just tell us who your fucking top 10 is?
Okay. I was answering your question, but I think LeBron's the greatest because
you two should just go and grab a van, go down to the next Lakers game, grab some fucking pom-poms, sit outside, and just start chanting a Lakers theme for the like outside. That's it. You guys are good.
All right. I'm gonna go through this quick. LeBron 1, Wilt 2, MJ 3. I'd go Kareem 4, Shaq 5, I'd go Magic 6, Bird 7, Kobe 8. I'd go, oh, dear goodness, 9. Steph 9.
Interesting.
I think Giannis is knocking the door, but I think Hakeem will be 10 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good list.
Hakeem's a good one.
That's a good list.
What do you think, Darren?
Oh, I think Hakeem's a great one. He gets overlooked on the list a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
I meant, like, what's your list?
Oh, my list. Oh, well, hold on. I was just
Larry Legend first.
Absolutely.
No, it's going to be MJ first.
No. It's going to be
Really?
No, it's going to be Wilt, 1.
Ooh.
Russell, 2. Jordan,
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Kareem, 4.
Wow.
5. I'm going Magic. 6. Larry.
Okay.
8.
Wow.
8. Kobe.
Okay.
And then 9 and 10, I'm sort of on the fence here, but I
Mhm.
am going to go with, I'm going to put LeBron. And then I'm going to put Dirk at 10.
Okay.
Huh. It's very weird. Because, like, I mean, like, I was definitely expecting a Larry Legend number 1.
No, I love Larry Bird, but let's be realistic here. Like, there's a bunch of players, just like we have to be realistic with, like, LeBron. You think Wilt Chamberlain playing for Philadelphia, he would eat LeBron James for lunch.
If they were playing one-on-one, specifically scoring a defense, I would agree with that.
I'm talking, like, team-wise. Like, if he was, like, an all-time Philadelphia team, Lakers team.
All-time Philadelphia team?
I think, honestly, I think what this is a great example of, in my opinion, is, I know I've said it before, but I really believe that I think there's a group of players that can be made the debate for them being number 1. I think Wilt's on the list. So if Darren thinks he's number 1,
I
think perfectly fine answer.
He's dropped 100.
I think Wilt's number 1.
Yeah.
It's a good number 1 too.
Yeah.
I think Wilt is a good number 1.
Well, no, LeBron's good. Wilt, I think that he would. If you guys get a chance to watch on YouTube or watch the 100 points that he scored on the documentary or on the League Pass or whatever, like just him just dropping 100. It doesn't even matter if it was plumbers or guys or wherever they were playing basketball. It was just like dropping 100's hard. Like, I've never done it, but 100 is it would be tiring, I would think, and extremely boring. That's 50. Back then it was 2 points, wasn't it? There was no 3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he scored 50 times.
Yeah.
And I think he had an insane amount of rebounds. I think it was at least over 20. So
he always had an insane amount of rebounds.
Yep.
Maybe in this era he might have a tough time because with the perimeter game, because he didn't have like a 3-point shot or anything like that. But I'm for sure that he would have learned, because he did have a half decent mid-range jump shot. He had that reverse layup that he would always do in the post. He would just go behind you and just bloop, and there was nothing you could do. And defensively, a beast.
Yeah.
Even when he was in the Lakers, the guy was unbelievable in as a defensive player.
Yeah, and I also would like to say real quick, for all the people who don't watch Wilt, that don't watch Kareem, and don't watch these older guys, don't go around saying on the internet that Kobe Bryant is a top 5 player of all time if you haven't watched these guys, okay? There's a reason why he wasn't top 5 on any of our lists. He's a great player, but guys like Larry Bird, Magic, guys like Kareem,
but Dominique Wilkins I put in there in the top 10, but there's so many other, like, there's so many, man.
Mm-hmm. There's so many great players, like even guys like Moses Malone. Like, Kobe is not a top 5 of all time lock, and I've seen like top 3. Like, he is just not there. You know what I mean?
There's so many from different eras, but Kobe Bryant was definitely a killer on the court.
Sure,
definite
for sure, without a doubt.
Oh my god,
yeah,
man.
So skilled.
Different mentality. Just his mentality. He just didn't give a fuck. Just wanted to win.
I agree.
So.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and do a game to end out this podcast. We're going to run through it a couple different times. So basically, the concept of this game is you guys, there's going to be 2 people that make an all-time starting 5. Okay? So let's say Chris is going to go first in this game. He's going to make his own all-time starting 5. And then Darren, you're going to make a starting 5 all-time that could beat his starting 5. and I'm going to judge it. And we're just going to rotate the people participating in different sections of the game. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. It's going to be pretty interesting. So Chris, what's your all-time starting 5 you want to throw out there that Darren is going to try to beat?
Wilt, Kareem, Magic, Jordan, LeBron.
You can have LeBron as a shooting guard or small forward?
Yeah, Jordan at the 2.
I got Jordan at the 2, and I got Magic at small forward. Magic at the point.
Okay, so Darren, you got to beat Magic.
I go
MJ.
I go Shaq, Hakeem.
Okay.
Who was the third one? Was MJ?
Yeah, he is MJ.
Dominique Wilkins.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Dominique.
who was the other one? LeBron?
He has LeBron and Magic.
And
Kobe.
And Magic.
Okay.
And Magic, I would go Isaiah Thomas.
So you have Isaiah Thomas, Kobe, and who's your small forward?
Wilkins.
Dominique Wilkins.
And then
so he would match up against
Shaq
LeBron.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think both teams are built similarly.
Yeah.
And I think because of that, I'm just gonna take the pure talent here, and I'm gonna go with Chris's.
Obviously, it's gonna be Chris's because it's fucking Wilt Chamberlain. Like, the team I just threw against is not gonna beat that team. Are you kidding me? Like, which Kareem are we talking about?
Bucks.
I just threw that at the top of my head. Obviously, Wilt's gonna win the goddamn that team's gonna win.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this time,
2 great passers.
So Chris has got scores. 1 win. So Darren, you're gonna go first. I'm gonna try to beat you, and Chris is gonna judge.
Okay.
So you want me to pick a top 5?
Yep. You don't have to. It's not like you can't choose players that's already been chosen. Just
okay, I gotta
resets.
find so many goddamn players now. All right, so I am gonna go. I'm gonna go Duncan. I'm gonna go Dirk. I am gonna go small forward Dwayne Wade. And then I'm gonna go Reggie Miller at shooting guard.
Ooh.
And I think point guard, I will go. Damn, there's so many. Chris Paul. Chris Paul Clippers. Well, actually, you know what? Chris Paul New Orleans when he first came into the league.
Yeah. He was a little more athletic then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an interesting team. Okay, so
that is an interesting team.
Yeah, try to take that one off your fucking head. Have fun with that one. Try to do that one with Wilt and Kareem and LeBron and Jordan. You're sitting here trying to figure out, well, who's going to beat that?
Yeah.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Bill Russell at the center because I need somebody to lock up the inside. I'm going to go with Steph and Clay connecting at the 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Since he has Dirk, I'm going to have Jokic as my power forward because I have Steph and Clay, so they need the passing. And I'm just going to get T-Mac for buckets at small forward.
Okay, so say your team one more time, Jason.
I got Steph, Klay Thompson, Tracy McGrady, Jokic, and Bill Russell.
Ooh, that's a high scoring offense there, with a nice defense though too, because you got Klay, you got Jokic, and you got Bill Russell.
So I might as well just say fucking Jason then.
No, but I'm listening. Okay, so I'm sorry, Darren.
Now he's gonna switch to Darren, eh? Oh, all of a sudden now we're switching to Darren, eh?
Yes, let's just Darren.
All right.
What's your team?
Man, I just told you. I don't even remember what I just said.
It's
Duncan, Dirk,
Dwayne Wade, Reggie Miller, and Chris Paul.
God damn it!
That's a good one too. The big fundamental. Duncan, Dirk makes a difference, but not too much of a difference because you got Bill Russell down there, and that negates Duncan for real. Bill Russell.
You're not going to do anything to Bill Russell. You think Duncan's going to shoot a bank shot off Bill Russell?
No, not at all.
Do you think Dirk is going to take out Jokic to the deep water, but Jokic can do it too, so that's a toss up.
Yeah.
Fuck, Chris, I'm doing your job for you, and this is my goddamn time.
I'm going with Jason.
Of course you're going to go with Jason. Because he's white.
Yeah, he's white American and you're white Canadian.
Gotta keep your preferences right.
Out in the goddamn North Pole.
All right. Next time I'm first. Chris is gonna try to beat me, and Darren, you're gonna be the judge.
Well, since you guys voted against me, I guess I can't vote anyone else, right? So it can't be like there's a fourth person here that I can just like imagine you make up. So all right, let's hear it.
You're gonna get more shots at this too.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with. Okay, it's tough right off the top of your head like this.
I know.
Kareem's gone. Shaq's gone. Somebody take Shaq.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shaq's gone.
Yeah. I think Darren did, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I took him the first time around. When he lost.
You took Hakeem too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn, this is not easy. Okay, I'm just gonna make it easy and choose Embiid at the center. I'll take Kevin Garnett at the 4.
Interesting.
I'll take. Anybody choose Bird?
No.
I'll choose Larry Bird. I'll choose.
Very interesting.
Gary Payton at the 1, so I can get the defense.
Wow, took my freaking point guard.
And I need a 2 guard that's electric that can score. So I'm gonna go with if you put James Harden next to Bird, those two, neither one of them is good defenders. I need somebody that can defend.
Bird's a better defender than Jason Harden. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
James Harden wouldn't give the ball up to Bird anyways. He'd be dribbling about 30 fucking times. How is Bird going to shoot it?
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, you got a point there.
Okay, I'm gonna go with shooting guard. 280s, Joe Dumars.
Damn it.
90s. I'll go Clyde Drexler because Clyde can defend. He's athletic.
Houston or Portland?
Portland.
All right. I'm gonna go. You got Clyde. Who do you have as point guard again? Gary Payton, right?
I got Gary Payton, Clyde, Bird. Fuck. Who's at the 4? Kevin Garnett and Joel Embiid.
Okay, I got Giannis.
Ooh, good choice.
And then you have KG, right?
Yeah.
Give me Kevin Garnett. I mean, not Kevin Garnett. Kevin Durant.
Against Kevin Garnett? Kevin Garnett in Minnesota, or are we talking about Boston?
Minnesota. I'm taking the MVP.
Which Kevin Durant are we talking about? Super team or individual one? The OKC.
OKC.
Oh my God.
OKC. Kevin Durant.
Kevin Garnett would fucking. Oh God. All right.
But then I'm using Kevin Durant's gonna be my small forward though. I'm still thinking power forward.
You should have taken the one with Golden State Warriors rather than the one with OKC trying to go against Garnett. I can tell you that right now.
Garnett's gonna be a problem. Garnett's definitely gonna be a problem. I gotta think power forwards. But I'm gonna continue on. I want Oscar Robertson.
Yeah. Legend.
He's a point guard.
Yeah.
I want Oscar Robertson for point guard. And
fuck, Chris, can you not do it in order? Like, goddamn it, like a center, power forward, small forward.
But I couldn't think of a power forward right away, so it was like I still can't think of a power forward. I'm still like, where's my power forward? Kevin
McHale.
Okay.
Damn, you gave him my answer.
I'll do that then. I'll do that. Okay, so center, I'll do Giannis. I'll do Malone.
There's a whole bunch, dude.
I'll do Malone. Okay, yep. Okay, I got it. So it's Giannis, Malone, Durant, Hondo, Robertson.
Wait, who's the center? Giannis be my center.
Who's your point guard?
Robertson. Oscar Robertson, I'm sorry.
Oh, boy. Well.
I said Durant, right? Yeah. So I have...
Yeah, but Durant's going against Garnett.
No.
Yes, Karl Malone.
Malone is going against Kevin Garnett.
Oh, God. It's even going to be easier. Are you kidding me? All right. I'm going Jason. Just because you picked Larry Bird.
Because of Kevin Garnett?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because of Larry Bird. Okay,
Larry Bird would no. I think, well, shit, you got... Who was your center?
I would...
Oh, shit.
Next time we're going to do this, we need to have, like, a board and write these goddamn names down so that we don't have to repeat this because this is like
it's a good idea.
This is fucking confusing. Like it's just like okay, so who is your center?
Giannis
against Embiid. Giannis would kick the shit out of Embiid.
So, and then I got Malone versus Garnett.
Garnett would eat him.
And then I have Durant versus his small forward.
Bird.
Durant versus Bird.
Come on.
I beg to differ, but okay. And then I have Hondo and Oscar Robertson.
I got Clyde at the 2 and GP at the 1.
Hondo. John Havlicek.
Against, and who's your Jason?
Clyde Drexler.
Oh, Jesus. And the point guard. Oh, shit.
Oscar Robertson.
Well,
I got Gary Payton.
You know what? I'm definitely backsies. Chris won.
Ooh,
I even like Bird. I even like Bird, but Chris's team's going to just... You guys should just stay on the bus.
Okay, sounds cool. All right,
so Hondo.
The next one, Darren, you're going to go first. Chris, you're going to try to beat him, and I am going to be the judge.
Jesus Christ. I mean, my God.
Freaking head.
Fuck it, I'm cheating.
Go for it, Darren.
At this point.
Might as well. I'm going top 75, trying top 75 players now. So, center. I don't even know. There's so many. I'm going Denver Mutombo.
Okay.
I'm going power forward Rodman.
Okay.
I'm going small forward the
defensive team so far.
Ron Artest.
Defending.
Yeah, I'm going shooting guard. Oh man. There's so many. Ray Allen.
Okay.
And then point guard, I am gonna go. There's so many you can pick from and that we've picked already. You know what? Allen Iverson.
Okay. So you got Allen Iverson, Ray Allen, Artest, Rodman, and Mutombo. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris, go.
God damn it. All right.
It's like a
Hakeem
super...
Olajuwon.
Go ahead. Hakeem's already gone. Hakeem's gone.
Fuck. Damn it.
Jesus, my God.
Let's go, man. We're on the clock here. If you got to cheat, you got to cheat, all right? We got 10 minutes.
You're right. Damn it.
The Darren Appel's alarm clock is always efficient.
Well, shit. I see 57 minutes here. We're trying to keep this under 106, all right? Let's get this going.
AD.
Okay.
Well, I'll go AD.
Okay.
Give me...
Who's my center?
Dikembe Mutombo.
And who's your center?
AD.
Oh, God. Fuck, Mutombo would snap him right in the first 2 minutes.
And Davis, give me Cousins. I want Melo.
Okay.
Which Melo?
Small.
He's been on about 8 different teams.
Give me New York Melo.
Good choice.
That's good.
You don't want Denver Melo? He was a bit better. Bit thinner.
A bit thinner, yeah.
And he wasn't doing this all the time.
World-class bucket right there.
When he shoots threes, he goes...
So yeah, Melo, and I need a shooting guard now.
Ron Artest would chew him up. Chew him up.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm gonna win this one because I gotta think of a shooting guard now. Shooting guard. Reggie Miller's already off the board. Ray Allen's gone too. All right, give me Vince as shooting guard. Fuck. Point guard, Jason Kidd. There it is.
I think this is a pretty quick decision. Sorry, Darren.
Yeah, it's Darren.
I think Chris has got too much scoring for you.
Yeah, but I got defense. How the fuck is he going to stop that? Mutombo is going to snap AD.
I just don't think you're going to... He has, what, DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis?
And DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis.
I forgot. Who did I have? I forgot.
You have Dennis Rodman and Dikembe Mutombo.
He has a lot of defense. Though,
yeah. Man. But Ron Artest, Dikembe Mutombo, and Rodman, I don't think it's scored enough. So I'm going to go with Chris.
But will they be able to score enough on them?
I think so. Sorry, Darren.
This is
Chris has also won this game 3 times, which is crazy.
Well, gee, I wonder why.
It is crazy. It's crazy because I never win the actual. We do the all-time like game, I never win.
Yeah, that's true. I think you won last time, actually.
Yeah, I think it's just too much pressure for me.
Yeah. I think the next one, we only have 2 more of these left.
Whoa. Check
What?
time there. 106, buddy. I don't think we got 2 more to go. We're running out of fucking players. That's what we're doing. I think we maybe got 1 more.
Okay. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right. So
I'm judging.
Yeah, you're judging. I'm going first. Darren's going behind me.
I'm
okay.
I already thought about this, so make it move quicker. I'm gonna have David Robinson at the center. I got Luka at point. I got Scottie Pippen at the 3. I'm gonna have. Oh, I just need 2 Dosmas. I'm gonna go Joe Dumars at the 2, so he can guard 2. Because Luka can't guard. He's just a fucking turnstile.
Yeah.
At the 4, I'm gonna go Charles Barkley.
At the 4, you're gonna do Charles Barkley. Okay,
Darren, you basically took all the players that we've done the top 75 already. So, so I'm going Robinson 5. I am gonna go 4. Shit, I was even looking at the list. You took Barkley. I wanted to take Barkley. Damn.
Knock life.
Who could you take it?
Well, Robinsons cancel each other out, so it's basically just the rest of your team at this point.
No, well, yeah, but there's like all-time 4. Oh, McHale? I'll take McHale at the 4.
Okay.
Versus, okay,
yeah.
Barkley.
He would shoot Barkley up, I think. The height difference and the moves.
Which Barkley? Are
you kidding me?
76ers
are you
MVP
kidding me? You're
Barkley.
realistically telling me that Kevin McHale would not destroy Barkley, the man with 1,000 moves. He would undress Barkley. All right.
Honestly, I would say so, but Barkley is like, even though he's a smaller guy, compared, but he's pretty strong. He was fast and athletic. So, I mean, there's only so much you could do. But I do give you the advantage because I do like Kevin McHale, but we're going to keep going through
all right. So I know we're on a time. We're already at 101 here, for fuck's sakes. So I'll keep going. Small forward, Mitch Richmond. I'm going to go...
It's not a bad pick.
Shooting guard. Man, there's so many. Fuck. Shit, man. Jerry Stackhouse.
Okay.
I'm going to go Stackhouse. And point guard, I am going to go...
Chauncey Billups?
Bob Cousy.
Okay.
Ooh. Got some good scoring there.
Yeah.
And then Admiral canceled each other out. So basically it's between McHale and Barkley.
It's not just scoring, defense, for fuck's sakes. I know you're this younger generation today is worried about the 3-point shooting and all this shit, but there is defense that has to be played in basketball.
You're absolutely
Rather
right.
than just penetrating and fucking kicking out and missing about 70% of the threes watching NBA games.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah.
Who did you have as shooting guard?
I have Joe Dumars.
That's defense there. Who do you have as point guard?
Luka.
Don't even ask me because I totally forgot who my 5 were, so let's just keep going.
My small forward is Scottie Pippen.
Wow. Okay.
I needed the defense.
I think you have a good all-around 5, Jay.
Yeah. I agree.
I think you do. The only thing is just that you both got David Robinson. That cancels out. So it's like, it really just breaks down to McHale.
Just fucking say it already, all right?
Barkley.
Jason won.
I'm going with Jason,
course.
Yeah.
Okay. Really quick.
Uh-huh.
Chris, go. I'm going to go after you, and Darren's going to judge. And this is the last one before we kick it for the day.
Shoot, I got to think now.
I'm just telling you guys right now, none of you guys are winning. I'm picking the 4th person I made up.
All right, Pistol Pete.
Damn. Okay.
You just picked Pistol Pete.
No, he did.
I didn't.
Yeah, you picked him like the first time.
No, that was our all-time. He didn't count.
No,
you
picked him like the first when we did it. It was Pistol Pete as your point guard. Sorry.
No, I put him at 10 all time. I didn't pick him yet. I didn't pick Pistol Pete yet. Yeah, so I need Pistol Pete, and I'll put him at point guard. Give me. Shoot, there's so many freaking people. What's the guy name? Give me Ginobili.
Okay.
At shooting guard. I want Paul Pierce at small forward. And then I want Pau Gasol and I need a good power forward. Pau Gasol and
Holy fuck, cheat if you have to.
Give me Kevin Love.
Kevin Love.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go with at my 5. I'm gonna take Moses Malone. At my 4, I'm gonna take Bob McAdoo.
Holy shit!
God damn it.
My 3, I'm gonna take
fucked,
Jason
Chris.
Tatum.
Yeah, I lost.
At my 2, I'm gonna take Alvin Robinson because he was a great DPOY guy for the Bucks. And at the 1, I'm gonna take Dame Lillard.
Yep, I lost.
We don't even need to have to discuss it. You fucking lost.
Yeah. Okay. SJ is all J.
You already had these all fucking written out already.
No, I did not. No.
Yeah, he's sitting there on his little cheat sheet there and handing out goddamn essays to us and making us want to write this shit down. I've been sick for 2 fucking days. This guy wants to start making us write shit. While the last thing I want to do is sit on the goddamn bed and sit here and write out fucking basketball teams while I'm puking my brains out.
Yeah.
By the way, Darren, you're on your deathbed, but could you write a fucking essay for the next podcast?
Yeah, next week is gonna be the back to the normal. We're not gonna do any historical stuff. This is just special for the 100th episode.
But Jason, will there be essays sent to us again?
No promises.
I didn't get fucking. What? I didn't get that shit in fucking school. Okay, fuck that. No one gives me essays.
Alrighty. Well, just want to say thank you guys so much for making this podcast possible. Without you guys, where will we be? This is our 100th episode, and just keep on rocking. You got anything you guys want to say?
Yeah, we're looking for money. Lots of it. We need sponsorship. I'm just not even going to sugarcoat anymore, people. We need money.
Yeah.
Catch me at Jason needs money badly.
Yeah.
On his deathbed right now.
No, I think thanks for tuning in, guys. Other than that.
Yeah.
But I was serious about the sponsor.
Have a great rest of your day.
So
you can email DarrenAppels@gmail.com for any business inquiries.
Yeah. Peace out.